And here it is, the future site of the Las Vegas A's, theoretically. I have a special gift for the new ballpark here in Vegas. Welcome to Variety. Welcome to Variety. We're here doing something a little different. I'm at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Right behind me, this big dirt lot. It's supposed to be the future home of the Las Vegas Athletics. This was formerly the site of the Tropicana Hotel, a pretty historic hotel in the history of Las Vegas. And I told you guys, I still don't know if this is really gonna happen. But I'm here in Las Vegas, so I had to stop in and say what's up, let our old friends in the athletics organization know we're around. And I also got a little jar of dirt. This is a special jar of dirt that I'd like to drop off as a gift. Now, if you look down there, they got this place walled off like a containment zone. It looks like World War Z. And let me just say, the opinions and the actions in this video are solely that of me, Dylan, and the Variety Show on YouTube. No other organizations, teams, anything like that is endorsing anything I'm saying or doing. From this vantage point, it's kind of hard to tell what the footprint will be. But is this gonna happen? Is this still a pipe dream? Is John Fisher gonna find the funding to get this completed? Who knows? Well, I can't get much closer. I was hoping to actually get on the grounds, but they got this place locked up and secured. Look how tall this wall is, keeping the riffraff out. I am a stadium nerd, right? So I love a new stadium. So there is a small part of me that if this does get built, I do want to see it, obviously. I still don't think it should be the A's. I think they should be building a ballpark for a brand new team that fits the city. A's ballpark? You mean this? This is the future home? The Vegas A's or what? Now that I'm closer, there's definitely some meaningful work going on. Laying the foundation. I don't know if that's supposed to be the field. As pessimistic as I've been and whatnot, this has nothing to do with Las Vegas baseball fans. I totally understand wanting a team, and I'm not saying you guys don't deserve a team. It's just this whole situation's such a mess, and I'm tired of these billionaire owners taking advantage and exploiting our passion and our love for their own personal gain. And to those saying, well, obviously it's gonna happen, they're starting construction and whatnot. Plenty of projects, stadiums included, have been started, partially completed, and never once hosted a game because it didn't get finished.
There is a long list of failed sports developments that were already well underway. You can look at the renovations to Exhibition Park in Toronto when the Giants were moments from moving in 1976, the Carolina Panthers' failed practice facility, or even Arco Park in Sacramento where we explored and did a video of the history. There's also a long list of failed developments on the Las Vegas Strip itself, the Skyview, the Harmon, the Echelon, or the infamous Fontainebleau, which sat dormant for over a decade. And for another relevant example, there's of course the all-net NBA-ready arena.
Actually in front of one of the great mysteries on the Las Vegas Strip. When will something finally happen with All-Net Arena? Unveiled in 2013, groundbreaking in 2014, earth-moving in 2017. But that's been it.
And as a reminder of how this can go, you can still see the unfinished supports of the Skyview right behind this lot.
Lots of other projects have started and never been completed. So just because there is construction going on, there's something going on anyways, does not mean that this is still gonna happen. I'm still kind of iffy, kind of 50-50 on it. And I have something very special right here in my hand. Some dirt from a very special place. Now this dirt comes from the legendary, the historic Oakland Coliseum. Now I have put a curse, a hex upon this dirt. And this is as close as I can get to the land. Curses to John Fisher. Curses to every billionaire owner that exploits our passion and our love for their own personal profit. Curses to every billionaire out there, while so many of us suffer. And look, I love Las Vegas. I have family history here. My grandmother, my great aunt were born in Vegas. I visited Vegas my whole life. I love it here. But I think Vegas should get their own team more fitting for the city, like the Golden Knights or the Aces. So a curse upon these lands and the A's. May they never win a championship. May they never have more home fans than opposing fans. May they never be embraced like the Golden Knights and the Aces. Curses upon everyone that puts profit over people. And blessings to every sports fan out there that's been taken advantage of. Blessings to every human being that's lost their livelihood, their job, their career, their home, their health, or even their lives for the profit of a few. I'm not even an A's fan, I'm a Giants fan, but I'm people first. People over profits, people over billionaires. And if this works and this whole thing goes kaput, I'm definitely taking credit. Curse upon these lands and all the billionaires and all the billionaire owners. Trust me, I don't like any of the billionaire owners. I don't like any of the owners. It's really fans versus owners, and that's the real fight. And the people fighting amongst themselves, different fan bases fighting and arguing, you're missing the plot. Sort of like what's going on in society in general right now. It's the bottom versus the top. Billionaire owners should not be able to rip away a team from a community and a fan base just for their own personal profits. I've done a whole series of videos. You can watch my buddy Gamer Athletics videos to get an idea of how this really started and how the story really went, because so many people just think that A's fans were not supporting, and it's really not that simple. That's just not what happened. John Fisher and the A's front office did everything they could to drive a wedge between the fans and the team. They sabotaged it on purpose so that they'd have a reason to move. And there's plenty of evidence of this. This is not a conspiracy theory at all. And right now they're exploiting the people of Sacramento. And if they have their way, soon they'll be exploiting the people of Las Vegas and the taxpayers here. I wish I could have did a video at the Tropicana before they tore it down.
This video isn't supposed to just be hopium. I think there's still a good chance this ballpark gets built and opens for the A's, but there's still question marks and a big funding gap, and a history of mistakes. Even if completed, this whole process has been an absolute joke. John Fisher and his cronies have stumbled and fumbled their way through everything, making misstep after misstep. At this point, I feel like supporting this endeavor or the team, or being excited about this team, even if you're from Vegas, is just highly unethical. The amount of pain and disrespect they've shown to fans should not be accepted by anyone.
Maybe one day this view will have a crazy ballpark right there, futuristic looking ballpark, or it'll be something else entirely, who knows. We do know that John Fisher likes to screw things up, and there is a funding gap still, so we'll see. I am a Giants fan, but I love the A's. I love the city of Oakland. I wanted to see the A's actually get treated well. The A's fans get treated well in Oakland, or in the Bay Area at least, at the very least. But you got that little circus going on in Sacramento. You got the funding gap here. You got a team that really just doesn't even make sense for Las Vegas. I'm just tired of these billionaire owners, and that's why I support community-funded teams like the Oakland Ballers, like the Oakland Roots, like San Francisco City FC. And we've all just kind of come to accept that that's just how things are. A billionaire just owns the team. That's just how it's done. But there are other ways to do it, other models that work well and treat their community and their fan base much, much better. And what I always say about the so-called good owners is that they're only considered good owners because their interests happen to align with the fan base's interests. As soon as those interests don't align, that rich owner will stab his fan base in the back. It's happened every single time. If these owners were altruistic and charitable and cared about the community, they wouldn't be billionaires in the first place. So even if you have an owner that you love, be careful. Be careful. They will stab you in the back. I hope this goes belly up, John Fisher. Your profit is not more important than all those fans you hurt. So that's it from here in Viva Las Vegas. If you'd like to support the channel, we do have a membership on YouTube and Patreon with a bunch of behind the scenes bonus episodes and things like that. Help us do more things like this. And thank you to everybody that's already been out there supporting us. It means the world to me, truly. To all the A's fans, friends that I've made throughout the years, I'm on your side. Let's go Oakland. Let's go Ballers. I miss the Coliseum, man. Like, subscribe, share, do all the cool things the cool kids do. Something or Other tour is now Variety, Vertlife. Go Ballers. We'll see how this plays out, but they're definitely making big steps towards this being a reality, which I'm not cool with. You excited? Oakland, man. Oakland, man.
Thinking about the huge development we were told was coming to the north end of the Strip 6 years ago.